welcome to your first night on the job. Glad to have you aboard. I'll be guiding you through your first week here at Fazbear Entertainment. Or what's left of it, anyway. So, here's the deal. We're in the middle of some transitional times. This location is temporary since we're preparing for a full-scale move to a newer, shinier place. But as you've probably noticed, things are dated here. Our budget got hit pretty hard. The company's been through a lot. Lawsuits, bad press. Anyway, we're working with what we've got. And that's where the animatronics come in. So, onto our stars. Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. These guys have been around since way back. Real classics. Management figured, why waste good tech, right? So, we patched them up enough to keep them running. Mostly. They're a little glitchy, but what can you do, right? Now, officially, these animatronics are just here to preserve Fazbear history. The company wanted a vintage throwback, but between you and me, it's really because we can't afford any new ones just yet. I mean, have you seen the prices on those state-of-the-art brand new animatronics? But here's the important bit. These guys still have their free roaming functions at night. You know, part of their programming to keep the systems from locking up. Totally normal. They'll move around and explore the area, so no big deal, but if they come close, just close the door before they get in. I don't know, you might have noticed a huge vent in your office. Yeah, Chica likes to go in there for some reason. If she does and hops out into your office, just freeze. Don't move a muscle. Simple. There is also a hallway, which unfortunately doesn't have a door. Only Freddy likes to go through there, so if he does, you'll have a flashing device on the right side of the door. Pull it and it will force a reset. If he comes closer, flash him again. Super important though. Do not, under any circumstance, pull the lever if he's right by the office. Just keep track of his whereabouts so he doesn't surprise you. So, not too bad. Part of the mentioned budget restrictions is power, however, anything that you think takes power, does. You really don't want the building to go dark. Anyway, that's all for now. Remember, this is all a part of the experience. Embracing the history, even if it's a little rough around the edges. You'll do fine. Check those cameras, conserve power, and try to stay calm. I'll check in again tomorrow. first night. Let's hope tonight's just as smooth, though, there are a few things I need to go over. So, a bit about the building systems, yeah. So, you might find your cameras or lights failing every now and again. Much like the animatronics, the whole building is outdated. That includes your equipment. Management insists they're safe enough to use for now, but we've had reports of malfunctions. The most common ones are the ventilation cutting out or the lights failing in certain areas. If the ventilation goes, the air in your office can, well, turn nasty fast. You don't want to sit in that for long, but also the stars don't like it. They seem to get angrier. If either of those happens, you'll need to reset the system. The breakers are by the lockers, just behind the camera monitor. It's a manual reset, simple, but it takes a second, so plan accordingly. Now, about the animatronics. You might have noticed one of them didn't move much last night. That's Foxy. He's kept in the service room most of the time, for good reason. As a matter of fact, if you check your cameras, you'll see him in there. The thing is, if he decides to move, you won't have much time to react. Here's the company's memo. Upon detection of Foxy's departure from the service room, personnel are instructed to promptly locate and identify his current position using the facility's camera system. Each camera feed is equipped with a dedicated alarm function, specifically designed to redirect Foxy back to the service room. It is imperative that the security guard activates the alarm in the location where Foxy is sighted. Failure to do so within a limited time frame may result in Foxy failing to return to his designated station and instead proceeding to the security office, where he will attempt to gain entry with force. Yeah, that might sound bad, but it's just company jargon. That's all for tonight. Keep an eye on your cameras, watch your system status, and don't forget the reset breakers if something goes out. Oh, and don't wait too long to handle Foxy if he starts wondering. Trust me, it's better for everyone that way. I'll check it tomorrow. Good luck. since you're already familiar with the procedures, just a heads up, tonight's going to be a bit more intense, although the animatronics will be more active. Don't ask me why. But they tend to get restless the longer they're left running. Maybe it's in their programming, or maybe it's just wear and tear. You might not know this, but these guys have been through a lot. Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, they've all been repaired, rebuilt, even scrapped at one point. Some parts are older than others, and sometimes it seems like they remember things they shouldn't. These things have seen a lot, I tell you. So many children, so many parties. Must be tiring. Anyway, just keep an eye on the cameras, follow protocol, and you'll be fine. This place holds a place in our hearts, and I'll check in tomorrow.